Okay, I want to talk about this aspect of the Uncanny Valley theory because I had never heard of it before. I mean, it makes sense, but also at the same time, like, the theory I always heard about why we have this instinctual fear response is essentially that there were other species of human beings and, like, we were fighting with them for dominance, and that's where the Uncanny Valley came from. That's what I always thought. But I guess some people theorize that it's also corpses. And who knows? I mean, there's debate whether or not it even exists. That being said, though, if you've never been on my page before, I actually studied mortuary sciences and worked at a funeral home for a time. Now, the reason I had to leave is because I could not handle the living people. And I know that sounds ass backwards to what a lot of people say when they get into this industry, but I emotionally could not handle being around grieving families. And that's terrible, and that's very important to the job at hand. Where I was the most comfortable and where I thrived the most was in the back with the deceased. Being around the dead, I was perfectly chill with. And one of my dreams was there was one man in the company I worked for who solely did cremations. He'd receive the body, he'd cremate the remains, he'd put them in the boxes and, like, label them and everything. I wanted to do that. And the thing is, the funeral director I was working under, as well as the other people, you know, I was the youngest one there, like, I'm fresh, and they would try to freak me out a little bit to make sure I was, like, gonna be able to handle it. And when they realized I was totally cool with the dead, but bad with the living, they were baffled. Like, my second day there, I was putting someone's skull back together, and I was fine. Like, I only had one instance of kind of going like, huh, like while doing an embalming, but like aside from that, I was completely okay. Even the people at our sister location, when I came to deliver people to be cremated, tried to mess with me and show me somebody on the table, and I was like, oh, okay. And they were shocked by that. They were shocked that I was perfectly all right. But it really did confuse them how adamant I was that I did not want to talk to the families. I did not want to be around the families. I did not want to talk to the living people involved in the process. Like, I did not like the funerals. I wanted to be in the back with the deceased. To add the cherry on top, my brain would autocorrect the deceased around me. What I mean by that is my brain would essentially make me believe they were breathing and believe that they were moving. And I knew they were dead, and I knew they weren't, but for some reason, that comforted me even more, and I'd talk to them when I'd be doing stuff. In short, I spit in the face of Homo sapiens' primal fear of the unknown.